Hi everyone, today's video is comparing Mary Kay eye brushes to Sigma's eye brushes. And if you want to see more, just keep on watching. Comparing 3 Mary Kay brushes to 4 Sigma brushes. I will be reviewing for Mary Kay's brushes. It will be the Mary Kay eye definer brush, the eye crease brush, and the eyeliner eyebrow brush. And for the Sigma brushes I'm going to be reviewing today is the SS239, the SS252, SS219, and the SS266. The first thing that you'll notice when you compare the two brushes, right away, it's the length of the handle. You can see that. The Mary Kay brush handles are a lot smaller, a lot thinner and taper, and not as long at all as the Sigma brushes. That's one thing I noticed right away when I opened up the package and I looked at them. Say that they're tapered at the bottom, and the Sigma ones are bigger and they're totally round, whereas the Mary Kay ones come to a point. I'm going to start off with comparing the Mary Kay eye definer brush and the Sigma's 239 and the 252. All 3 brushes are flat, rounded brushes on the top here, and all 3 are totally shaped in the same manner. The Mary Kay brush has slightly longer bristles, as you can see, than the 239, but not as long as the bristles on the 252. See there, it's like a stepping stone going up. All 3 brushes are incredibly soft to the touch, and all the purpose of all of these 3 brushes are to pack on color on your lid space. The Mary Kay brush I use with loose pigments, powders, eyeshadows, pressed or loose. The SS239 and the 252 do the same thing as the Mary Kay one does, but the 252, it's a way bigger brush, and this one here can be used for applying color all over the lid and the lash line, because it's a thin enough tip to do it on your lower lash line. This one here is big enough to do my whole lid. As you can see, it fits, quite my whole lid space there. I tried this one with eyeshadow primer, and it works really nice for that. And this one is used for cream formulas or eyeshadow primers. Now, Mary Kay does have a brush for cream formulas, but it was a limited edition gift set that was over the summer. And the brush was smaller than this one. It was like thinner like this, but that was used for 2 cream eyeshadows that was in a gift set. They're all very dense, but they're not as dense as the Sigma ones. Pretty good or bad thing, depending on what you need it for. I want to go ahead with the Mary Kay crease brush and the Sigma 219 pencil brush. Now, both brushes are made from natural bristles. The MK crease brush has a pencil shape, same as the pencil brush, but as you see, it totally tapers on all sides, so it comes to a fine point. This has 2, but not as much as the Mary Kay one. Now, I find this brush is very dense. As you see, the circumference is much bigger. Yeah, it's not as big. The bristles, as you see, are longer than the 219. But with the Sigma one, the 219, you can get more precise application of color because it's smaller. The brush can be used for the crease, outer corner work, and upper and lower lash line, and it's also great for smudging out pencil liner. The big difference between the two is, as you can see, is the color of the bristles. The Mary Kay one is a brown one, and the Sigma has white bristles. Not a big difference in the, having the different colors, but visually that's the biggest difference you see is the color difference in the bristles. Now, both of the brushes work very well for the crease here, which I've tried both. The Sigma one, like I just said, it's more smaller, and for color application, you can get a little bit smaller areas or a little bit more smaller precise line if you want to than the Mary Kay one. But they're both really good. The Mary Kay one, you can get a bigger outer corner if you wanted to than this one, and one swipe, but not a big difference. Now I'm going to go over the Mary Kay eyeliner and eyebrow and the 266, the small angle brush. Now, one major difference between the two brushes are the Mary Kay brush has natural bristles and the SS has synthetic bristles. Both are excellent for using it for eyeliner and for your eyebrows, which are both intended for. As you see, the 266 is smaller than the Mary Kay one. Therefore, you can get a thinner line for eyeliner. And as you can see, it's not as wide. The second one is not as wide as the Mary Kay one. As you see, it's not as thick either. So you can get a more precise line and smaller line with it if you need to, if that's what desired look you're looking for. The one big thing is the 266, the Sigma one, can be used with your gel or your cream eyeliner. The Mary Kay brush, I've never used it with those two products, so because of its natural bristles, I don't recommend it. I recommend a synthetic bristle brush, so it doesn't ruin your natural bristles. So this one here, the Mary Kay one, I've only ever used eyeshadow or your pencil eyeliner to make my eyeliner with it. And for that job, it works wonders. As you see in my previous videos, I use this one all the time. If you're more attention to experiment with your gel or cream eyeliners, I recommend the Sigma one. If you're not comfortable or have never tried it, if you just want to stick with eyeshadow or your pencil eyeliner, I would get the Mary Kay one. But the Sigma one too as well will work with both of those as well, but just more intended for the more heavier eyeliner applications. So both these are great. And my final thought between these two companies on these brushes, between Mary Kay and Sigma, I think they're both great brushes. They're both winners. I love them both. I just received my Sigma one a couple weeks ago, and I love them. And I love my Mary Kay brushes to death. I've had these for a long time. I guess I would recommend, if you're just starting out with makeup and you want a nice set of makeup brushes, I recommend the Mary Kay ones because there's only 3. And if you just learn how to apply makeup, a whole bunch of brushes for special techniques, or just trying to understand what the brushes are used for, I suppose the less amount of brushes are probably more convenient and not as confusing for beginners. For me, as beginning, these 3 brushes were more than enough to learn how to put on makeup. But they're great. They're absolutely great brushes. Now with the Sigma brushes, these Sigma brushes are amazing. I can understand why everyone is raving about them. Like I said, I find once you master your basic techniques, if you want to experiment with special brushes, try and do certain techniques or different techniques you've never tried before, or if you're a makeup addict or a budding makeup artist, these are definitely the brushes you want to experiment with all your looks. So whether you're a beginner and just want to try a few brushes at a time to get your basics down, or you have graduated up from beginning playing with makeup, I recommend the Sigma brushes. So all in all, both brushes are really good, and you won't be disappointed with either set. So that is all of my review for the Mary Kay and the single brush sets, and I hope you have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed my little quick review. Bye!